Alright, today is Monday, September 17th. It's about, I don't know, going on 9 o'clock maybe. And so we've been running for 24 hours. Today when I got home, you can see the water is already clear. It's getting ready to go through a siphon stage. And right now we're getting just massive air blowing in there. And you can see the hose that I tapped in that runs up and sucks air in there, so it's blowing a lot of air into the system. We should dip a little bit lower and we should start seeing the return happen. Oh, there it goes. I know this doesn't seem very interesting, but I still just get such a kick out of this, how that little bit of water starts that vacuum. And here we go. Right now it's returning all of the water in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we're at a 11 minutes and 15 seconds basically to fill it. Put 1 cap of the kelp extract in to give it a boost. When I got home, the cilantro that I had planted back here was kind of sticking out of the soil almost a little bit. They had, and I guess during the evening and day, it just had settled more, the whole system. So they were sitting up quite high, and one of them was almost dead. This one was sitting right behind that kale, and when I found out where the water level was dropping, I lowered it just the entire level of the bed. Doesn't seem like it, but you can see there's more rocks pushed up towards the back. And replanted the cilantro, and you can see that it's standing up real well. The color looks good. It's already recovered from this afternoon. And then the piece that was almost dead, I moved up here to the front. One, it's going to get a different light than the other one, and 2, hopefully it's in a better position because the water on this side is more level with that other side now. So it definitely, they're both getting water a lot better now. All of the cucumbers, the leaves look really nice right now, and the basil cranking. All of them were, you know, a little heat wilted, just hanging there, a little droopy, but all the color and everything still looks really good. And the tomato, all the kale is coming in. The color of the leaves has already gotten darker. The jalapeno. And then on the flip side of that, we have the basil that was planted in the dirt. The marigolds are doing okay, just like a marigold does. You can stick them almost anywhere. But those don't look like they're doing too well. And the cilantro, this barrel is holding more moisture than the other one is for some stupid reason. Same soil, but that's the cilantro on this side. You can see it hasn't moved, it hasn't stood up or anything since last night's update. It's amazing. I mean, there's no establishment to this yet, really. It's just 24 hours, some seaweed extract. I'll give all the names and posted in the details in the video. And then the one plant, that cucumber that I had, that's just got its roots sitting under the drain, is just cranking. It's like real stiff, and the leaf that's coming out is really green, and it's not even in the rock. It's just laying on top of the rock with water running over the top of it. And all in all, the cycle when I got home, another indication that maybe, you know, more stuff had settled, was that the cycle when I got home was running at just barely over 9 minutes to fill. I can only assume that sediment sitting in the bottom is displacing more area, making it less water needed to fill the barrel. So I slowed it down. I time tested it a couple times, and we're at 11 minutes and 15 seconds basically to fill. And I am overly excited about this. I think it is really great. I already got more ideas and plans coming in, because this pump can supply a lot. I want to do some 4-inch vertical strawberry, maybe some other stuff to grow out of it. Oh, just basically to see what's going to happen. This seed right here, I should have taken a picture of it before, is from a mango. And my son and daughter took it after they had shared this mango, and they cleaned it off, and they put it in some paper towels and inside of a Ziploc bag, and I think it's been about 5 days since they did that, and it germinated. It's got a big root coming out on the bottom of it, and I'm just going to see what happens if it actually grows up. I'll make it probably like a little addition maybe to this system, thinking about putting a barrel in this section, like I don't know, maybe a 2-gallon barrel in this section with its own siphon system to feed back into here, and like attach it to this upright and have a papaya tree grow off the side of this thing. I don't think it would actually take too much work to achieve that, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think this was a papaya from Food City, not one of the chains, so we might have a chance that it has the, you know, the ability to fruit. But you can see from this angle, I mean, everything's standing up still. The basil, of course, I expect them to do really well. They always seem to do really well in almost every aquaponic video you see. That's about it for tonight. The pH dropped maybe a point or two. It's a little difficult to tell with these color scales, you know, an exact number, but it's definitely in between the 7.2 and the 7.5 mark. And that's after basically running for a little over 24 hours, so I figure, you know, after the 2-week waiting period to let this cycle pretty good and be ready for fish, the water should be clean and the pH should probably be down where it needs to be. Just like everything that I've read and all of the videos I've watched from Murray Hallam, and it's just like clockwork. I come out here to watch it. It's just basically, it's like I'm going to see it grow before my very eyes. But you all know me, I'm kind of a geek like that. So the water's already getting clear, and you can see how clear it is coming out of this bad filter. It's just going to take some time. This is all going to run super clear. All of the water that's coming out of the spout too, as you saw in the video, was way, way clearer than it was last night. So the sediments must be setting in the bottom just like they're supposed to. Everything's working just like it's supposed to. And except for these poor buggers. But I find that amazing. You know, they were in dirt, they were transplanted into dirt. B1 water, you know, all the normal care to plant them into dirt, and they never even attempted to stand up. these came out of their pot, lost the dirt, and went aqua, and you can tell. I mean, night and day difference. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow.